What's up guys? Welcome to Ride the Bean! Today I'm pretty excited because today I'm starting season 4. And as you can see, I have my new Lone Rider tent that I got yesterday. And today is a beautiful day. It was supposed to rain, but I'm lucky the forecast was wrong. So today I'm headed towards Sweden. I'm gonna cross into Sweden and head to a place called Kappelskär, where I'm going to take a boat over to Tallinn. And in Tallinn, in Estonia, I am going to meet Marion, which is going to be exciting. Then we have an adventure together after that. But it's going to take me a few days to get there. And so today I'm starting off riding towards Røros, a city in the mountains, a couple hours from here. So I guess I just got to get on the bike and begin season 4. I don't really know what this season has in store, but I'm pretty excited. I've been to most of these countries before, but I've not been to Lithuania and Latvia, so that's going to be interesting. So, the bike is packed up, as you can see, with both Marion and mine's luggage. So it's a little bit full and a little bit heavy, but we've managed before, so I think we'll manage again. And I have a new tank bag from Lone Rider. This year I'm so lucky to be sponsored by Lone Rider, supported by Lone Rider. I've been a fan of Lone Rider for many years. You've seen me use these bags for several seasons, but this year they actually wanted to support me, so I couldn't be happier about that. But now it is time to get going, start the season, and let's get on the road. So Marion and I have gotten a place together now, and we moved in here a couple of months ago. Season 4 underway. This is exciting. So this season I am excited because I am going to a couple of new countries that I've never been to before, which is always exciting. In the last few years I've been to most countries in Europe, and I want to start leaving Europe and going somewhere else, but certain things prevent me from being able to do that at the moment. So for now, I'm happy with Europe. But now I'm going to head towards Røros, which is a place you've seen several times on this channel. Then cross into Sweden. And then I don't know exactly which route I'm going to take in Sweden, but I guess we'll find that out when we get there. Here we have Nidelven, the river that runs through Trondheim. And this bridge, which is now a bicycle bridge, this used to be the main bridge before they opened this one 2 years ago. This was actually built by the Germans during the Second World War. And it's been the main bridge across this river since then, until last year when this one opened. Before we leave Trondheim for good, I gotta stop by the city to do an errand. So I figured maybe we can do a little bit of a quick motorcycle tour of Trondheim before we leave. It feels so good to be back on the bike. I feel like I've rusted away this whole winter. This is the first winter I've actually spent in one place for several years, and I don't like it. And I want to be moving around. I want to be on the bike. Our first pass on the tour is Lerkendal Stadium. This is where the local football team calls home. Rosenborg. And this is Scandic Lerkendal. When I was a kid I used to go here quite a lot, but I haven't been to a match here in ages. This guy is probably the most celebrated and loved football coach in Norway's history. He won like 10 straight championship with the Rosenborg in the 90s. I think it's one of Norway's biggest stadiums. I think it holds like 25,000 or 28,000 or something like that. So it's not huge, but for a city of 260,000 people, it's quite large. And here we have NTNU Grøshaugen. This is the university area in Trondheim. And so this is well, it's one of the most prestigious universities in Norway. And they've developed a lot of really important things, and two researchers from here won the Nobel Prize in Medicine a couple of years ago for a discovery. I don't remember what the discovery was, but that's pretty impressive. And right here we have Kristiansten Fortress, which was built by Jean Caspar Cicignon in the 1600s, I believe, to guard over the city, to watch over the city after the great city fire that burned down basically half the city. And this area of the city is called Møllenberg, and here there are a lot of students who lives. And from Møllenberg we get down to Solsiden, the sunny side. The sunny side is used to be an industrial area where they built boats and stuff like that. It used to be ship wharfs and stuff like that. And then it became sort of abandoned for a long time. There was an old theater there, and then about 20 some years ago they refurbished it. And here we have the river again, Nidelven, running through the city. According to the legend or the story of how the city was founded, it was founded by a guy called Olav Tryggvason, was a Viking king, and he sailed up the river here and decided that this would be the perfect place to develop a commercial area, like a market trade area, and that's how we founded the city. And here we have Olavshallen, which is a big concert hall. Last time I was there, I think I watched Gregory Porter. I love Gregory Porter, brilliant artist, jazz soul artist. This is Kjøpmannsgata. It used to be the old commercial street where merchants sold their goods, because it's right on the river, and so they got their merchandise from the river, brought it to the other side of the street of the building, and sold it on the street. And this building right in front here is the Freemasons Lodge, also a big concert area now. Here we have the Old Town Bridge, which was also built by Cicignon, same guy who built or designed the fortress. And in the 1600s, I forget exactly which year, there was a big city fire that burned down most of the city. And after that, the city government decided to hire in an architect from Luxembourg, which was Cicignon, and he actually revamped the whole city. So the street grid that you see in Trondheim today, with the big wide streets like these, he designed. Before that, most of the buildings here were wood, and there was just a bunch of like narrow streets. But to avoid further city fires, he built these large avenues that prevented the fire from spreading from one block to the next. And here we have the theater, Trondheim Theater, Trøndelag Theater. And a little bit further up the street we have the first movie theater. I'm not the first, but at least like Trøndelag Film Theater, which is here, right across from Weissenhuset, which is the red building, which used to be an old orphanage, and then the Nidaros Cathedral, and the Erkebispegård, the Archbishop's Palace, right here. This cathedral is the destination for a lot of pilgrims. Still today, actually, a lot of people walk from southern Europe all the way up here. It's a really, really nice hike trip. It can take you months. That's I bet if you walk that, you're gonna see a lot of cool things on the way. And this big red building right here is the Studentersamfunnet, student building. Then here the students have like a bunch of offices, newspaper offices, and there's a big concert hall. They have festivals here. They have big talks and all kinds of things. And right here is the hospital. This is the hospital area. This area I got very familiar with when I was in the hospital there for 6 weeks after my accident. That was basically a very quick tour. Now I've done my my errand in town, and now it's time to get on the road and leave the city and head for Røros.
You are like gold dust over me, just like an angel set me free. Where are you now? Do you feel safe? I don't need an answer, just need some space. Don't let me darken your front door. That is not what I came here for. Do you still carry all that weight? Don't need an answer, just need a debate. Don't stop before it's over. The weight is off your shoulder. Everything we fear will go away. You said it's a promise. I said that I doubt that.
So welcome to Røros again. I've been here quite a few times now in the last few years. It's a very nice little town. But I gotta just stop here and get some food. It's actually getting a bit late, and it's getting time to find camp. But I just learned that my uncle is nearby, so I think I'm gonna go camp where he is. But first, let's just get some food. Dinner is bought. Let's go find camp. Yeah, I just got a message from my uncle saying that he is camping nearby. He has actually been on the road for a couple of years now, going all over Europe in a caravan. That's pretty cool. He's kind of living the life I want, except in a car. But he's a pensioner and has the time and the money to do exactly what he wants. He's rented out his house at home in Trondheim and has been living in his caravan for the past couple of years. And I bet he's visited probably every country in Europe. And now he's on his way back to Trondheim. And so it would be fun to see him again, since he's camping next to here, or about half an hour from Røros. I think that's the perfect opportunity to have a nice place to camp and some great conversation tonight. Here we have the slag heaps of Røros, famous slag heaps. Røros, as I mentioned before, is a UNESCO World Heritage City. The whole city is basically protected. And it's a really, really beautiful and interesting place. And we have the famous Bergstaten Spir, the church, paid for by the copper company in 1781 something, I think. Really cool. Oh, the GPS is taking me through the woods here. It's kind of cool, okay. So this is Brekken football pitch. It's gonna be interesting to hear where he's been lately. I know he came from Poland some days ago. He's been down to Turkey and Greece. Oh, it smells like cow shit here. I think they fertilized the fields. Two hikers. Ah, here he is. There he is. His camper van. Whoa! Whoa! That was loose gravel. So this is his home. That's not too shabby. Haha. Nice. Oh, what's good?
It was good to see my uncle again. Last time I saw him was during Christmas, and since then he's been traveling all around Europe. This time he came from Moldova and was on his way home. But in a month's time, he's gonna be back on the road again, traveling south.
Cool. It's so windy. Now let's find a place to put up the tent. Oh, cannot go there. Okay. That was a bit stupid. Ah, motherfucker. Really? Well, maybe I can lift it up. Yeah. Okay, this was dumb. I didn't see this stupid thing. Okay. Well, this is really, really nice. Huh. I think this is the perfect spot to put my tent. Nice. Okay. Wow. There's a swimming spot. You can play badminton or something. Volleyball. And a seesaw. Beautiful. Okay, now let's see if this tent works. I'm tired. I haven't been riding that long today, but it's been very windy, so it's tiring to ride in the wind. Cool. Nice. Now I'm a little bit curious. Let's see what's in here. We have, I guess, this is the inner tent, and this is the outer tent. And then tent plugs, and what is this? Just mosquito net of some sort. Huh. Okay. And then here is is it the ground floor kind of? Yeah, it's like a tarp for the bottom. Nice. And some spare parts. Cool. It's quite a lot of tent plugs that I like. Now remember, this is supposed to be like one thing. Everything sticks together, if I remember correctly, from when I mounted it with Jonathan. But how? I don't know. And it's like a cross somehow. There. They're very thin. I guess that's good. In some ways, it makes it light. There. Cool. And then I guess we gotta mount the inner tent first. Whoa. Just learning as I go here, trying to figure it out. There. And there. And I guess do the same on this side. There. And there. Where are the mounts here? Ah. Just hang it in the middle like this, or and there, and the same on the other side. There. That's pretty nice. Ah, I guess also clip these in. There. Very self-explanatory. And then the top, which way is in and out on this one. It's a nice green color, camouflage. I like that. Now they go underneath, I guess, like this. I don't know. I mounted something wrong here. Something feels off. Okay, this can't be right. Must have mounted it the wrong way. I think I put it on sideways. Where's the entrance? And yeah, this makes more sense. Okay. Lone Rider on the side, and then the zippers by the entrances. That makes more sense. It's always a little bit interesting the first time you mount a new tent. That looks better. And then yeah, let's place it like this, so we can wake up to a nice view. There and there. I think that looks pretty nice. Could be a little bit tighter if I'm picky, but that's fine. Okay, let's go inside and have a look. Okay, I guess you can roll it up and attach it here. But oh, okay, this is nice. It's quite cozy. It's gonna be a little bit tighter than my other tent when Marion comes, but I think it's still fine. And there's still some. Okay. Struggling to open the zipper with one hand, but you can actually open it all the way up and I get ventilation on both sides when it's hot. That's really nice. And here there is a nice cooking area. I think I'm gonna like it in this tent. It doesn't have as much room as my other one, but this one feels a bit sturdier than my other one. And the fact that you can actually mount it without having pegs if needed is really, really nice. The pegs just hold the tarp up, but if you don't have that, you can attach the one side to the bike and just let the other one just weigh it down with something. Because sometimes I struggle to find a place where you can actually put the tent plugs down in the ground. Okay. This is really nice. I'm enjoying this. I think this is going to be nice. I think I'm going to be happy with this. Thank you so much, Lone Rider, for supporting my journey and supporting me with this tent. It's beautiful. Really nice. I gotta cut my hair. Ugh. It's so annoying. I'm too lazy. But yeah. Now, actually, I stopped at the store, and of course, since it's the first day of my trip, we gotta... I love that sound. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now I see the rain is coming in. I'm starting to feel raindrops. So I'm just gotta get all my stuff in the tent. And then I'll go say hi to my uncle, maybe have a beer with him and some food. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up, click subscribe and ring the bell. If you want to follow my journey in season 4. Now I have a couple of days of travel before I get to Tallinn, where I meet Marion, like I said. And then we are continuing down towards Switzerland. So if any of you are living on the way from Estonia to Switzerland and want to grab a cup of coffee or say hi, send me a message on Instagram, and if we are able to, we would love to stop by and say hi. Oh, huh. This is cool. It's a log chopped down by a beaver. So there must be beavers here. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. It's a nice little cozy tent by myself, but I'm realizing that this is very small if we're gonna be 2 people in here. Now I have my motorcycle pants and jackets and helmets here in this corner. I don't like to keep that outside of the tent because bugs and everything crawls inside it. And then I have my tank bag with my drone and camera and stuff here. And I'm sleeping here. And it's just fit. It only fits one more sleeping mat here. And everything else I have outside here with my boots and everything. And so yeah, this is gonna be pretty tight when we are 2 people. Well, so it's a new way of living, I guess. But it's nice.